How do you recruit new candidates to the team?
Two main streams into the team. The first way is we do a big recruitment drive at the beginning of the semester, it's aimed at every year group in the uni. So we put up lots of posters around the uni, we do some presentations, and then we try and see who's interested, get people involved in sort of the projects that would suit them best. So third year, final year students will put directly on the main rocket versus second year students. This year we put on the payload design. And then the second stream is through this group business design project that Ben mentioned. That's how we all got into the main team. It's a part of the degree. It's kind of like the bachelor's engineering project. It takes up half of your third year of study. And yeah, a number of people will select to do the rocket team as their project, and that project runs in parallel to the main project, so they're not actually part of the team, but we find that a lot of people who work on that project then join the team in their final year, and they already have a lot of knowledge on how to design the rocket, so that's quite a good way to get them integrated, and we work with them, sort of advising them and helping them out where we can.
The students have a wide variety of what they want, like what competition teams they want to join. So this year we recruited them by, as Andrew said, putting posters all over the mechanical engineering building, the electrical engineering building as well. Like we started being very active on Instagram. But yeah, the competition is also hard between the competition teams themselves.
Yeah.
So in the workshop, we share it with the drones team, another team called the Mech Initiative. Aerospace enthusiasts have the choice between a lot of competition teams. Yeah. But we are lucky that a lot of members joined us this year.
Yeah, we've had a lot of growth recently, and we're hoping to improve our sort of handover to the next year of students this year. So the core team is made up of final year students, but there are third year students involved, and on the group business project as well. So we hope to get them sort of involved in the team before we all leave, and get a good transition, so the team can work smoothly from the start of next year.
What can members learn from joining your team?
I mean, I would say the main set of skills that people gain from being in the team is learning good design practices, be that CAD or assembly, learning about different manufacturing techniques or different fastening methods. That's kind of the main thing. But the team has become recently, I would say, very proficient in modeling. A couple of the master dissertations that take place surrounding the team have been around modeling hybrids specifically, and it's something that the team has gotten quite good at. And this year we've had the benefit of matching a lot of those models to data. So those are probably the two that I imagine people learn the most. One of the reasons, just to go back to the group business design project, why it's so good, that gives you a really good solid base of how do these aerostabilized rockets work, so that when you come into the team, you have a lot of that core foundational knowledge, so you can go straight into thinking about design rather than trying to figure out how the rockets work in the first place.
Students come into sort of their third year of uni after placement with a lot of theoretical knowledge, but the team is a great way to actually apply that to engineering, think about design for manufacture, design for assembly, which is not something that many students have thought about before, but obviously is incredibly important. I mean, I would say most of our biggest challenges recently have been because of manufacturing limitations. So that's something that's really valuable for the team.
It also teaches a lot around just project time management, budgetary constraints. Most of us, even if we've gone and done industry placements over the years, none of us have really dealt with budgets before, except for working on this project. So it lets you see them, I guess, slightly more business side of a lot of these projects as well.
But also what we did this year is organizing workshops so that we could teach the members some basics about rocketry, about rocket propulsion. And as Andrew said at the beginning, we also have this payload competition. So first and second years can get more involved, and they can develop their design conception skills. So that I think that's very useful for them, just to apply what they learn in first and second year. Because especially at the University of Bath, it's very heavy in design. So yeah, they can just build on their on the knowledge they learned during lectures, and they can just apply it